everybody, Camelia here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. I hope you are doing well and I hope you have a few minutes to stay here with me and take a look at some new fabrics that I bought and some that I got from Minerva and some other bits. And also I have to share with you, I have a piece of fabric from Minerva. I want to make a new jeans jacket, the denim style jacket. The fabric is not a denim, and I would like to show you my options, and maybe you can help me with deciding on which pattern to go with. So first of all, don't forget to like the video. It's very important. You can do that just now, you know, otherwise maybe you're going to forget. And so I would like to jump into it. I have another video that I want to make for the dress behind me here on the right. It's my make for Knip Mode issue June 2024, and I have a few things to share about it, so that's going to come in the next video also. But in this video, you know, I bought in the last let's say few weeks, I bought a few fabrics, and there are some that are new to me, and I was thinking, you know, if you are living in the region of Europe and you are buying stuff from Drissen, then maybe you like to know, or maybe you've seen the fabrics, this type of fabric somewhere else online and you don't know what it is. I want to show it to you here. It's the scuba smog, they call it. I find it a little bit unclear, the name, and I will tell you in a minute why. So and then I have also from Drissen, I have some denim, and some denim with a little bit of what's the name? I think it has I'm not coming on the name now, you know, the sparkly stuff that is on it. And I have a few pieces of it, and I want to show you the difference between washed and unwashed, how it's looking. What do I have more? The new satin from Minerva, I have a piece here, and oh, and I made some jeans also I'm wearing some, and I finished two knit pieces, but I'm not going to bore you with those because I'm not sure how many of my followers here are also knitters. But if you are interested in my knitting adventures, please put that in the comments, and then I know that you'll be interested to see also my knitting adventures here on the channel. Also, I bought some more jeans buttons, you know, the really cool ones that they are screwing on the garments, and some other bits. So let's start with the new fabric that I bought from Drissen. You know that I'm a really big fabric junkie is the name. So I saw little post from them on their Facebook group about a new fabric that they got online, the scuba smog, and I was very intrigued. They also added their picture with a jumpsuit looking really nice in a nice fuchsia color, and I was thinking, well, that looks really great. So I went online, and you know, these days I know a little bit of fabric. I can tell a little bit if I see also the back of the fabric. I have an idea what kind of fabric it is and how it feels. But on this one I could not see that, and I went a little bit online to look for other the same name on other web shops, and I could not see the back of it, and I could not really see exactly the what it is. I knew that it was polyester, 93% polyester, 7% elastane, so I knew that it's something really stretchy, and scuba, I know scuba, but on this one I really could not tell what kind of fabric it is. And it was not expensive, actually it was really cheap, I think about €3.50 a meter if I'm not mistaken. So, and they have in a bunch of colors, and I bought of course 3 of them. And I was thinking, you know, if it's something that I don't like, I can always use it for a test garment or something like that. So I'm going to come a little bit closer. I bought the fuchsia, the powder pink, although they call it in the Netherlands, they call it old pink. The old pink and the navy, I have it there somewhere. But I was thinking to show you on this one because it's just a little bit better to see. This is the fuchsia color, and as you can see it here, it's not a scuba crepe, it's not a crepe, but this one is really like, it has a kind of, it's not sheared or something like that. It does look like it's sheared, but it's just a little bit, I don't know how to call it. And although in the video camera here in the video, it looks a little bit accentuated, all that gathering, but it's really not as much as you can see here on the screen. So although it's looking nice, I have the feeling that, you know, I have a lot of polyester fabrics. I mean, it's nothing new to me, but I wonder how this is going to be if it's really warm outside. I did not make a garment yet with it, so I have my doubts about it. It has a lot of, let's see, it has a lot of stretch in, let's see, or it doesn't have, let's see, I have this one here. Again, it was really cheap, and I was thinking that I can always use it as test garments. As you know, I'm making those. Okay, let's see, this is the, I need to have it on the right, oh, this is a mess. That's why I'm not making fabric videos, because it's always a big disaster here when I'm making a fabric video. And it does feel like a little bit of a free commercial for Drissen, although it's not. But when I'm looking for a fabric and I find a video like this where somebody is talking about the fabric, I find it really, really useful, because then I know if I want that fabric or not. So, but on this one there is no video yet that I could find, at least, because it's pretty new on the website. So I was thinking, no, I'm just going to make one. So it has some stretch in let's see, this is the length. As you can see, this is the stretch, and on the width of the fabric it doesn't have a lot, as you can see, but on length it does have much more. So I think this will be a case where I would like to consider what I want to make with this, and based on that I can decide if I want to turn the fabric the other way around to get the more stretch out of it, because it definitely has more stretch in the length than in width. And you know, if I was to make a pair of pants with elastic, let's say, that they have quite a bit of ease and not they don't rely so much on the stretch of the fabric, I think I will just use the fabric as I usually do and cut everything on the grain being the let's see, the length of the fabric. So this is the scuba smog from Drissen. Again, this is the old pink, how they call it, or the powder pink, I'll call it, and this is fuchsia, and they have also, I have it also in navy, which is a really dark navy. Another fabric that I have from them, and this one actually I have it already for a while, this is a few weeks back, but I saw a while ago, I saw a news girl, she was wearing something like a sweater with a banded neckline here, and I'm really sorry I don't have it, but I'm going to put here a picture of a pattern. So I saw that girl with a quilted type of fabric was that sweater made, and I was thinking, oh, I love that sweater, I really want to have one. So a while ago Drissen brought this online, and this is jacquard jersey, I think they call it. But this one is a really nice one. It doesn't, I think it has a lot of cotton in it. It doesn't feel really polyestery like the scuba smog. So it feels soft. It's a really nice quality fabric. I'm going to try to find the link to it. And it's not white. It's a little bit like a light creamy white. It's just beautiful. It looks very dreamy, and it is dreamy also. So I'm really happy with this one. And not so long ago, I don't have my phone on hand, but you see it here definitely next to me. I think it's from Palmer Pledge. They have a new sweater, and I was thinking I wanted to put call for it if you are interested for maybe a sew along for that. I think that's a really cool sweater. It has let's see, let me remember, I think it has a cotton sleeve if I'm not mistaken. It has some panels here with pockets, probably optional. It has a really cool band around the neckline, which can be made with ribbing or with the same fabric, and I think bands at the bottom. And I know, at the sleeves have that cuff like a tulip, like I have the same type of cuff in one of my knit mode cardigans, but that's a really cool sweater. I'm going to put a picture here, and remember, if you are interested in to have a sew along with that, I really want to make one. I have the pattern on PDF, put it in they had a sale. So if you are interested, put it in the comments, put your comment here under the video, and I will gladly film the process of sewing that when I'm going to make it. So I think this fabric is going to be just gorgeous for that pattern. So that was that. Regarding the denim that I have from Driessen, they have in the last few couple of months actually, they posted a few couple of months actually, they posted some new denims, and they have these days in a range of colors, and I was for a long time looking for a color of denim, for a light denim, and it's not easy to find something with nice stretch and with just a little bit of weight, you know, not the really thin denim. And they have these days, again, it's really not expensive. This one is also one of those denims. This is the really light blue one. I'm going to try to find the link to it. It has enough stretch. It's looking very wrinkly because I washed it, and I think I also dried it in the dryer. Most of the time I'm washing the denim, I'm pre-washing it and then put it in the dryer. So as you can see, it has quite a bit of stretch, of course none in the length, but in width it has quite a bit of stretch, and I think it's just great quality, especially for, I will not say especially for the price, it is a great quality, and I'm pretty sure that in some other stores the prices are maybe 3 times so high. So Driessen, they have some really great denim at the moment. This one, so you can, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a, you can see maybe the back. I'm really obsessed about seeing the back of the fabrics, because sometimes I know a fabric only from seeing it from the back. And with the same quality I made a pair of jeans. This one is also the same old pink, and this pattern, it's the pattern from Designer Stitch, and it's going to come soon for testing, and then for, of course, for sale. I forgot the name, but it's a really cool pair of jeans, and I have I'm also wearing one now. I'm squishing it, of course, here on the chair, but I have one in a light color jeans, and this one, I'm not sure where I bought this denim. This is a pre-washed denim, but it's much softer, and it doesn't have enough body to, you know, to recover or something like that. I'm not a big fan. I loved that color, but I did not expect to the behavior of the fabric like that in jeans, so I'm not very happy with it. But in these ones, I've seen this one in a pair of ready-to-wear jeans, where they have the yoke of the jeans, and I'm going to turn them inside out. The yoke of the jeans is cut double. It's not cut double, but it is doubled by a piece of fabric that it has no stretch, and they say that that's giving a little bit of a push-up stuff on your back. I'm not sure if that's really what it is. And as you can see it here, I used the contrast fabric that you can really see it, and I also used a little bit of the same for the pockets, you know, because they say that having the pockets all the way like this is also like a little bit of a push in for your you know, the belly area. I'm not sure if that's really true. I don't really see it on myself, but this denim is really great for jeans, especially for maybe for a summer pair of jeans, let's say. In this one, and also for this, I'll put the link here in the description, and I'm going to call it denim from the pink jeans, so you can find it easily between all the links. And also on this one, I used the same buttons as in my little jacket from a while ago. I'll show you in a minute. The ones with the screw on the back. And what is great about this, as you can see here, I have another row of hose, because I added the buttons, and I was pretty sure that they were okay. But when I put the jeans on, I did not really like the position of the buttons, so I really wanted to move them just, I think, 1 centimeter more to the right. And because these buttons they literally screw into the button. I think it's an awesome button. So I just had to unscrew the button, the back, the screw, and then just move it a little bit to the, you know, to the right here. Here you can see it. Really, really easy. Also, because the first buttons that I bought, I had them only in that gold kind of color. I needed some silver colors for some lighter denims, so I just ordered a set like this from Amazon. This was also very, very cheap, and you get a variation of I think there are 10 models with 10 buttons, and it was really not expensive. You'll find also a link for this in the description. No affiliate link, just a link if you are worried about that. So the jeans, and I wanted to show you, as I said, what's the name of that denim with that shiny layer on, because it's not lurex, it's just printed on. I'm not coming on the name. Oh, that's so stupid. So they have it here, and they call it shiny denim or something like that, and you can see it. It looks like it's really very shiny, and this one is the light denim with, let's see, you can see it here comparing with the back of the fabric. It's coated denim, so it has a coating of a shiny stuff on it, and they call it also vintage denim in some of the stores. And this one is really cool. It's also a combination of cotton, and I think it's cotton polyester, or if it's only cotton and elastane, I'm not sure, but it's very nice and stretchy also. And I have here the silver light denim with silver coating, and this was washed, and I'm not sure if I put it in the dryer, I cannot remember, but I think I did, because it's very, very soft. And as you can see, there are no it's not really, this is really not pressed or anything, so I have the feeling that this coating is holding very, very nicely, but I do expect that in time it's going to get a little bit lesser shiny in some parts. And you can see it does have stretch in width, and of course it has none in length. But I think this is a great fabric, and I've seen some pants and jackets made with this fabric, and I think it's a great one. Also, this one is not very expensive. I think it's a great buy. So that was from Driessen, I think. I showed you my buttons. And something else that I bought this last period. I'm following on Facebook somebody who has her own clothing line, and she's selling now and then. She's selling you know, remnants for fabric and notions and stuff like that. And lastly, she had this bands. This is like a ribbing with, this one is navy with white. It's really cool, and this is something really cool actually. Oh, let's see, definitely could be used also for the sweater that I was talking about earlier. Here I have it. This is also, she said navy, but I think in my eyes it's more black with gold. So something like this could definitely be used as a cuff, and also in white with gold. And I've seen it also on the outside seam of a pants, of a skirt or something like that, or even as a waistband, could also be used for a skirt, let's say. So this was also very cheap. I don't know, 10 pieces for 12 euro, something like that. It was really not expensive. So I'm really happy with these two. 3 options. Something else, I have here the new, Minerva has a bunch of new fabric types, exclusive, from the Minerva Exclusive fabrics range. And lastly, they came with the crepe backed satin, which it has available in a bunch of gorgeous prints and colors, and this is one of them. As you can see it here, I think it's just beautiful. It has, the back is very is creped. It's looking like it has a crepe structure to it, and the front is just satin. It has a nice weight to it. Also, it has stretch. Let's see. Yes. A little word about testing stretch. You know, when you need to test your fabric if it has enough stretch when you are using it for something like you know, like a cotton jersey or a viscose jersey or whatever fabric you want to test the stretch of it. I highly recommend not to stretch it, you know, like on the cut edge and just stretch it, because that's not going to give you a really good how should I say, idea how much the fabric is stretching. But I'm just putting it on grain and then choosing between 2 points and then stretch it, and then you get really the idea how much is the fabric is stretching. But this one is just gorgeous. It has such a nice drape, and I'm still debating what to make with it. It's very, very nice, very drapey and beautiful. I'm almost done with the fabrics. I have let's see, I have here one more, and this is actually the one that I'm going to start to work on. Can you imagine, at the moment I have no project on my table, like really cut and in the work. So this is a rib fabric, and I'm going to put the link in the video description. I cannot remember exactly the weight, but this is also, you can imagine, you know by now that this is one of my favorite colors. This is also a powder pink color. It has a really nice stretch, and I was thinking to make denim style jacket with it. And I have some options because, as you might know probably if you are here for a while on my channel, I made already a few of them. This is one of them. Let's see. This is, excuse my back. This is the Buddha. It's from 2022, I think, and I think I have some videos about it here. This is a really cool jacket. It's made in a jacquard, also from Minerva, and is doubled in a really fancy cotton that I had some remnants. It's a really nicely made jacket, although I say that myself. It's not very handy with my blouse, but as you can see, it has, because it has this shine on it, it's not something that I wear a lot. I think I had it on only for a couple of times. I really like it. It has some pockets here in the seams, and it has really definitely the standard jeans jacket style and seams. And then I have another option, is this one here. This one you might remember is, I'm going to put some pictures of course, is from that knit mode outfit that I made with the viscose linen pants and with this jacket. I had this one already a few times on, and also the pants. This is just a great little jacket. It has some nice, let's see, I don't know, this one has the Buddha has also a 2-piece sleeve, and this one also. I think I like this one because it's also short and it's not very boxy. On this one I only add like a band, you know, to have it like really like this one, with a band at the bottom to make it really like because this one is not really advertised as a jeans jacket, but definitely has all the details, and I definitely need to add pockets. This one has also no pockets. It's something that I'm trying to find every time I'm wearing it. And actually the one that I'm going to show you next has also no pockets. I don't know why I never made pockets in these things, because I know I like the pockets. The other option, so my third option is, and this is really, I think this one is one of my most, together with some other ones from Designer Stitch, this is one of my most worn garments ever, and it will be this one. It has some makeup on the collar, don't look at that. This one is the Sorrento jacket from So Over It, from their what was the name of the book? It was not City Trip, or it was City Trip, I cannot remember, but I'll find the link of course here. This one is just awesome, I like it. I think it's also a combination of the fabric, and as you can see I did some distressing on this one. You can see on some parts the distressing of my I had it on a table outside, and on some parts you can definitely see the model of the table. It's really cool. It was a bit of work, this one, and I washed it and it got only better. So this one is also a possibility for the cord, but I don't know. This one is a little bit boxy, and I find that it works really nicely in the denim. So it will be either this one or I think the knip mode could also work. In this one is also enough enough room or ease. What I really like about this one is the fact that it has a two-piece sleeve, and I find that the slit on this one works really nicely, while this one has, you know, the standard slit that you need to make it and then bound the slit. I'm not a very big fan of that, although I could split the sleeve myself and adjust that. But if you are looking for a jacket, I highly recommend either this pattern from Knip Mode, and I'll have to look it up for the number, or the Sorrento jacket. I think the Sorrento jacket is just amazing. For denim, it has the perfect dropped shoulder, and I have a video here on the channel with all the adjustments that I made. This is really nice. So I think this was it for today, because otherwise it's... Oh, I really wanted to show you, of course, the two things that I finished with you know, my knitting adventures. And again, if you are interested to see more of the stuff that I'm knitting, please put your opinions here in the comments, and I'll definitely make some videos, because I would really love to talk about my knitting stuff, but I don't want to bore you, especially if you are not interested in this. So this is the Deora wrap from Stolen Stitches, and this was one of the, this was their project for they have every year the Seasons Club, and this one was for the summer 2023, I think. And although I started at that moment in July, I think it was that, and everything went really well, but then I started to start other projects, and this was pushed back until this year. This is a really cool one. It's made in cotton and cashmere, and as you can see, it has a panel with beads, and also the same beads are at the end of each side. This is such a beautiful thing to knit and so enjoyable. You can see here all the beads, very, very nice. So this was one that I had to finish, because I really don't like to have it for a long time on my table. And something else that I finished, and I'm really proud of this one. Oh, and I have actually another shawl that I finished, and I'm really proud also of that one, because that one is all over lace, but I will show it to you next time. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of this. This one was one of the, was it Mystery Knit Along? I think so. And again, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. I'm going to put the link in the video description, but this is also something really gorgeous. The beads are some leftover from the other project, so I was thinking they worked really great with this yarn. So I add them here, and I think the original pattern doesn't have beads, and I have some other kits for this shawl that I'm going to try. I have also the beads already, but this one is just gorgeous. There is such an interesting stitch pattern in it, very fun to make, and I think I needed about 2 weeks to finish this, so I'm very, very proud of my knitting speed. So again, if you are interested in my knitting adventures, knitting needles, I have a bunch of those that I could talk about, yarns and patterns that I like and things that I like in knitting, please put your comments here under the video, and I'll be more than happy to chat about knitting. So this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed all the fabrics that I showed to you. I would love to hear opinions about the jeans jacket, which will be. I am not going to try another pattern just because I have all these three. I have them on my table and I only need to choose from this. I have the fitting already done, so I only want to have the sewing experience, sewing fun, and nothing more than that. So I would love to hear your opinions about these patterns. Maybe you have some opinions about the scuba smog, the new scuba. I'm not a really big fan of it, but maybe I need to try a garment with it and I'll get warmer. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and come back for the next video, which is going to be that dress there from Cream Mode June. Take care everybody. Bye.